Beneath the green canopy of Mrima Hill in Kenya's Kwale County lies a treasure more valuable than gold, rare earth elements worth 50 billion. This quiet hill has become the epicenter of a global race, drawing the world's biggest powers to Kenya's doorstep. These minerals are essential for everything from smartphones to electric vehicles, making Mrima Hill a strategic asset in the 21st century. As nations scramble to secure these resources, Kenya finds itself at the heart of a high-stakes contest that could transform its economy. The government sees this as a chance to create jobs and fund national development, but the risks of exploitation and environmental harm loom large. The challenge is clear. Can Kenya ensure its mineral wealth benefits its people, or will it repeat the mistakes of the past? The race for Mrima Hill is not just about business, it's a new front in the global struggle for resource security. China's dominance in rare earths has made Western nations uneasy, and now eyes are turning to Kenya as a potential game changer. The quiet hill in Kwale is now a battleground, fought with mining licenses and investment deals, not armies. The outcome will shape Kenya's destiny for decades to come. Rare earth elements, or REs, aren't truly rare, but finding them in miniable concentrations is. This group of 17 metals, including neodymium, lanthanum, and cerium, powers our digital and green technologies. They're the secret behind vibrant smartphone screens, wind turbines, and electric vehicle motors. As the world shifts away from fossil fuels, demand for these elements is exploding, making supply a matter of national security. REs are also vital for advanced military tech, from missiles to jet engines. For the U.S., securing a supply outside China is a top priority, making Kenya's deposits a strategic prize. Extracting and refining REs is complex and environmentally risky, which is why China has dominated the market. Now, the challenge is not just finding these minerals, but processing them safely and efficiently. The global race is on to secure both the resources and the technology to unlock their value. Mrima Hill is rich in neodymium, crucial for high-strength magnets in electric vehicles and wind turbines. It also holds lanthanum and cerium, used in everything from camera lenses to energy-efficient lighting. But there's more. Mrima is home to one of the world's largest niobium deposits, vital for high-strength steel in infrastructure and aerospace. This unique mix makes Mrima Hill a top target for nations seeking a diverse supply of critical minerals. Kenya's potential doesn't end here. Other sites like Ruri and Kiruku Hills may hold even more resources. For a country where mining has barely contributed to GDP, this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. If managed well, these minerals could fund infrastructure, education, and healthcare, changing Kenya's economic story. The rocks beneath Mrima and beyond could unlock Kenya's future prosperity. Kenya's mineral wealth has triggered a modern great game between the US, China, and Australia. The US wants to break its dependence on China and sees Kenya as a key partner, sending high-level envoys to court Nairobi. China, controlling over 80% of global rare earth processing, is determined to defend its dominance and has shown intense interest in Mrima Hill. Meanwhile, Australian mining firms are moving fast, offering technical expertise and local processing to maximize Kenya's gains. This three-way contest puts Kenya in a powerful but delicate position, able to negotiate the best deal, but only with careful diplomacy. The government is hosting conferences and courting investment, but must balance relationships with both East and West. The stakes are high. The right choices could secure prosperity, while missteps could leave Kenya exploited. The world is watching as Kenya decides who will win access to its mineral riches. The outcome will shape not just Kenya's future, but the global supply chain for critical minerals. The next moves will determine who truly benefits from this new mineral rush. To capitalize on global interest, Kenya is overhauling its mining sector, aiming to boost its GDP contribution from less than 1% to 10% by 2030. The government has lifted a moratorium on mining licenses and introduced new tax incentives to attract investors. Transparency is a priority, with a digital registry for mining rights to combat corruption and ensure fair play. Infrastructure upgrades, roads, ports, and power are underway to support mining and benefit local communities. Early results are promising. Mining revenues are rising, and international interest is surging. Kenya's proactive approach is designed to show it's not just a source of raw materials, but a reliable partner for the future. The reforms are laying the groundwork for a mining-driven economic transformation. The world is taking notice as Kenya positions itself as a new hub for critical minerals. For the Digo people, Mrima Hill is sacred ground, not just a mineral deposit. It's the heart of their culture, home to shrines and ancestral graves, and the prospect of mining brings deep anxiety. Past disputes over mining rights have left locals wary of government and corporate promises. The community is divided. Some hope for jobs, others fear displacement and environmental ruin. Rare earth mining is risky. Chemicals can poison water and soil, and deforestation threatens biodiversity. For the Digo, the land is life. Environmental damage is an existential threat. As deals are negotiated, the Digo demand meaningful consultation and a fair share of benefits. The challenge is to ensure development doesn't come at the cost of cultural and environmental destruction. Kenya must balance economic ambition with respect for heritage and ecology. The fate of Mrima Hill is a test of whether progress can respect people and the planet. Kenya's mineral boom is a crossroads. Will it bring shared prosperity or repeat the mistakes of the past? The key is moving beyond raw exports. By refining and manufacturing locally, Kenya can capture more value and create skilled jobs. Strong environmental regulations and world-class mining standards are essential to protect people and nature. Transparent revenue sharing must ensure local communities benefit directly, funding schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. Kenya must skillfully manage global competition, maximizing deals without losing sovereignty. This is a chance to define a new resource narrative, one of partnership, not exploitation. If managed wisely, mineral wealth could propel Kenya to middle-income status and fund a green energy transition. But mismanagement could mean environmental disaster and deepened inequality. The world is watching as Kenya makes choices that will echo for generations. The future of Kenya and the global tech economy may depend on what happens next beneath Mrima Hill.